What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's dive into AEW Dynamite. The first Dynamite of the new year. The first Dynamite of 2024. And the show was not that good. It just was not good. It was objectively bad. I don't understand what Tony Khan's doing. I just don't. It's time for him to be removed. He just needs to fund AEW from behind the scenes along with his pops and just let someone else take over completely and book these shows, because this show just was not good. It just wasn't good. Not to say that there was no good on the show, because there was some good, but that bad, it objectively outweighed the good. I don't even know what else to say. And this is not a good look. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into the review. So, AEW Dynamite from January the 3rd, 2024. So, we get a backstage promo from Samoa Joe that happened at this past Saturday's World's End, AEW's World's End. So Samoa Joe gets on the mic and says that he's not like the rest of the scumbags in New York, and he'll take what he wants. He says that he's a greedy son of a bitch, and that it's Samoa Joe's world, and he's allowing us to live in it, and he'll take on all comers and challengers. I'm like, damn. So I love that. So really good stuff there. So we actually kicked the show off with Adam Cole and the rest of the Devil Henchmen. So we hear his theme song for a second, and then it's a little graphic that says Undisputed. So Roddy tells everyone to shut up and listen to his best friend Adam. Adam says that they have no sympathy. That the fans have no sympathy for Adam Cole. People don't understand right from wrong. Cole and company are not the bad guy. MJF was. If that makes Adam Cole the devil, then buy him a first ticket straight class. My bad. Buy him a first class ticket straight to hell. MJF is a narcissist, and the only person he cares about is himself. Adam Cole sacrificed everything for MJF, even his ankle. Better Than You, Baby made everyone fall in love with MJF, and that was Adam Cole's doing. Adam Cole says that MJF is dead, but you know who's very much alive? The Undisputed Kingdom. And I'm just like, oh my God, what in the hell? Oh my God. Another pointless, useless faction. Adam Cole has been in so many factions, it's just unreal. This is the only way that this guy can stay relevant, and that's not a good look. That is an awful way to stay relevant. I just don't understand it. He just came out of a faction called Undisputed Elite, which was back in 2023. No, back in 2022, and it completed in 2023, the early part. I don't know. They only have one goal, and that is to win gold. So, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett will go after the tag team titles, which they already have. Roderick Strong will go after the International Championship. And Wardlow will go after the AEW World Championship until Adam Cole is healthy. And at that point, he'll forfeit the title to Adam Cole. And I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck are we doing? Self-esteem is built on action. And the Undisputed Kingdom took action. He says the devil is here to stay, baby. So, pretty good little promo. Then Jay White comes out, of all people, He says, my good friend Adam Cole, baby, the devil. So Jay White is impressed. He's happy to see that Adam Cole hadn't lost his edge at all. Jay White likes what Cole did, but he doesn't like being collateral damage. So then Jay White and the Guns, they storm the ring. They all have a little brawl scene with the Undisputed Kingdom. Then the Acclaim, they show up as well for a nice little reaction. So everyone bails, and then Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaim, they stare each other down, and the crowd chants scissor. And then Bullet Club Gold, they dip out. I'm just like, oh my God, this is a waste of time. And we didn't see any of these people for the rest of the night. Again, this is bad booking 101. The Undisputed Kingdom should have been all over this show. All over it. All over it. I don't understand what Tony Khan's doing. I just don't get it. I really don't. I really, really don't. First match of the night, Orange Cassidy versus Dante Martin for the AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy wins via the Orange Punch. I'm shocked and appalled that Roderick Strong didn't get involved and beat down Orange Cassidy and Dante Martin. That's what I would have done if I was booking this shit. That's what I would have done. Didn't happen. So, post-match, Best Friends, they come out, along with Darius Martin and Andretti, Action Man Andretti. So, all the guys shake hands, all 6 of the guys shake hands. Then out comes Mark Quinn, who's been gone for a while. So probably his music hits, and Mark Quinn, he appears out of the ether. He's been gone for a while. I think he had some type of injury. I'm not sure what it was, but he's been out injured for quite some time. So Mark Quinn comes back. He gets on the mic, says that the tag division has been lacking, missing something, missing Private Party. Cassidy says they're putting every tag team on notice, including everyone in the ring. FTR, the Hardys, Young Bucks, etc. Happy New Year. New Year, new champs. And I'm just like, what the world? Oh my God, this is so stupid. Private Party has done literally nothing in the last 4 years. Nothing. So why do it now? Why try to revive this dead tag team now? Why? These guys would have been better off being released and going to TNA or going to a WWE and being in NXT for a while. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I don't. The AEW Tag Team division is in shambles. It's in shambles. Moving on. So Toni Storm, she's backstage with Luther the Butler and Renee. So Toni Storm thought that this was New York, but since it's not and it's New Jersey, she's leaving. So Mariah May should pay her dues by wrestling in New Jersey. Grin, tits and shoes, baby. Toni Storm is must see. And then Luther carries her out. Toni Storm drops one of her shoes, and Renee Paquette is about to sniff the shoe. And I'm just like, what in the actual fuck is Renee doing? This makes no sense at all. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. Next, moving on. So, Prince Nana and Swerve, they join Renee. Nana says that Garcia is a respected competitor, but he's going into the ring with the boss of the bosses. Swerve wants to accomplish something that he wasn't able to do in 2023, and that's get some gold. Swerve thought that he'll be talking to MJF, but his body couldn't take it. Get ready, Samoa Joe. So I'm fine with that. Swerve does need to be champion. in 2024 sometime. I don't know when. I really don't. I know people are talking about Will Ospreay's coming in February, which he is. That main event scene is going to be crowded, but Swerve should really be the guy to be world champion. I don't know when you pull the trigger on that. I want to say maybe Double or Nothing. Maybe Wembley. I don't know. Maybe even at Full Gear in November of this year. I don't know. But at some point in 2024, Swerve needs to be champion. He's got to be. He has got to be. The man has earned it. He's worked his ass off. And he's earned it. Moving on. So, Mariah May versus Queen Emanita. I don't know who this is. I guess she's somebody from Ring of Honor, I guess. I don't know. So, this is kind of a competitive match for whatever reason. So, Mariah May wins with the Mayday, which is basically just a fireman's carry into a Minoku driver. So, that makes sense. Post-match, Renee Paquette, she gets into the ring again. She interviews Mariah May real quick. Mariah May says she can't believe that she won her AEW debut, and the fact that she's in the ring, she can't believe it. She's been dreaming of this since she was a child. And I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck? Mariah May hopes that Toni Storm's watching wherever she is. Mariah May's only regret is that this had to be done in New Jersey. And out of nowhere, Deonna Purrazzo comes into play. So, Purrazzo gets on the mic. She gets a pretty decent reaction. And she said that she's from New Jersey. And if Toni Storm doesn't want to be here, the people don't want her here. No matter where Toni Storm goes, Deonna Purrazzo will find her because she's all elite. And we are all now in the age of the virtuosa. Mariah May says that she's not the messenger, so tell her yourself, bitch. Then Mariah May slaps her, that being Deonna Purrazzo, and then Purrazzo fights back with an elbow and a super kick. So I'm fine with this. This is great. Deonna Purrazzo's getting the mainstream television time that she's always needed. She did phenomenal work in TNA. At that time, Impact. She did phenomenal work. Tony Khan cannot screw this up. He cannot screw this up. He can't. He doesn't need to screw this up. He has to have plans for Deonna Purrazzo going forward. He has to have serious plans. And I don't think we'll see Mercedes Moné. I just don't. I think if it would have happened, it would have happened a while back. It's not going to happen. I don't think you're going to have Deonna Purrazzo and Mercedes Moné in AEW at the same time. I don't think it's going to happen. And I heard that Deonna Purrazzo has real life heat with Serena Deeb for whatever reason. I don't know what the backstory that is. I don't know where that came from. I have to look into it, but that's what I've heard. So that's interesting there. But Deonna Purrazzo, man, Tony Khan needs to pull the trigger on her and use her. If he can't get Mercedes, I want to say by Revolution, she's not coming. So part of me thinks she's going to go to WWE. Part of me thinks she's going to go to AEW. If Mercedes doesn't show up at the Rumble, she'll probably be at Revolution in March for AEW. I don't know, but I'm guessing, if I had to put money on it, I'm guessing she'll be with WWE. I just don't see Tony Khan bringing in both Mercedes and Deonna Purrazzo at the same time. I just don't get it. I don't. Mariah May just got there months. She's only been there for like a month. She's been there for like a month. Deonna Purrazzo just got there, and then all of a sudden you're going to bring in Mercedes Moné? No, that was a little bit too much for you. Deonna Purrazzo is fine. I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. And hopefully she can become AEW World Champion. AEW, hopefully she can win the AEW Women's Championship. My bad. So, yeah, moving on from that. Let's continue on. Finally, our bright spot in the show. So, Christian Cage and the rest of his squad come out. So, basically, Christian Cage gets on the mic. He tries to shut up and shut down the crowd. He said, let Christian Cage conduct his business. Christian says he hasn't lost the title in over 200 days. Schiavone tries to correct him, but Christian Cage threatens Tony Schiavone with a disciplinary spanking from Mama Wayne. Christian Cage says he loves his son Nick for sucking it up and battling through a match with Adam Copeland, aka Edge, aka Adam Copeland. Christian would now like to thank the man who put the final nail in the coffin of Edge, Christian Cage. So the entire crowd starts to chant for Luchasaurus. Christian Cage is superior to Edge, and he has to look in the mirror and remember that every day, and so does Beth. Christian says the TNT Championship was thrown in the scrap heap, and he made it the most important belt in AEW until he bestows it to Nick Wayne. Christian Cage says the Patriarch run AEW now and forever. My bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. I just want to do that for shits and giggles. It was a pretty good little promo. It was lengthy. I'm not going to hold you guys up. It was a lengthy promo, but it was good nonetheless. This is fine, I guess. I really don't want to see Christian Cage and Edge fight again over the TNT Championship. I think that's beneath both of them. I think Christian Cage has made the TNT title feel special, and it does need that, but it's time for someone else to get it. I don't know who, but it's just time for somebody else to get it. And I do think that Christian Cage will eventually lose everything. He's going to eventually lose Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus. They'll end up turning on him along with Shayna Wayne. She'll do the same. So maybe that'll all happen. His world will come to an end, I want to say, at Revolution. So that's fine. So you get 2 months to build that story and get us to that destination. So I'm down with that. I'm for it. But Edge and Christian's final match really should not involve the TNT Championship, if you guys catch my drift. Moving on. Ruby Soho is with Renee Paquette. So Renee is with Paige, a.k.a. Saraya, Ruby Soho, and Harley Cameron. So Ruby was worried about another crazy blonde in the group, but she's thankful that she had help last week. Harley says that she would do literally anything for Ruby. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of weird. Ruby thanks Harley Cameron, and she walks away. Saraya grabs Harley and tells her she's making it obvious. So I guess they're going to be a trio. This was supposed to be ex-WWE women's wrestlers taking over the AEW women's division. That's really what the intent of this was from the start. So it kind of makes sense. Who gives a shit about this? Moving on. Tenosuke Takeshita versus Darby Allin. Don Callis was on commentary. Tenosuke Takeshita is that dude. Dude's built like a fucking brick house. Towards the end of the match, he hits a nasty avalanche German suplex to Darby Allin. And then Darby tells Tenosuke Takeshita to bring it. And he hits a devastating power drive knee. And that was it. That's all she wrote. I'm like, damn. Takeshita really should be AEW International Champion. And I wouldn't mind seeing him being a world champion, if we're being honest. I mean, the guy's 6'3", he's 242, so he's stacked. He's built pretty nice, nice. And Don Callis being his mouthpiece is solid. So that's cool there. Moving on. So Renee Paquette catches up with the Don Callis family. Sting is 25-0, but the Don Callis family is making a challenge. It's going to be Sting and Darby versus Takeshita and Will Hobbs next week. Sting's going to be 25-1, says Don Callis. Okay, that's cool there. That's fine there. Hopefully we'll get an angle out of all this. Moving on. Next, we get a useless fatal four-way for a shot at Eddie Kingston's international crown at Collision on Saturday. It featured El Hilo del Vikingo, Brian Cage, Trent Beretta, a.k.a. Trent, and Brian Keith. Oh, my God, this was stupid. So, Trent Beretta gets the win. Who gives the shit? He wins via the Dude Buster, a.k.a. Deadeye, which is also Hangman Adam Page's finisher. Ugh. This was stupid. Very, very dumb. A waste of time. Moving on. So, Renee Paquette's, she's in the back with Matt Bernard. She's been busy. She's been doing interviews all up and down this show. So, the interview was interrupted by Hangman Adam Page. Hangman Adam Page is heated. He's here to beat someone's ass. Pause. He said he doesn't care if it's Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, or even Matt Bernard. And I'm just like, what the hell? This is so dumb. Main event, Swerve Strickland versus Daniel Garcia. Swerve wins via the JML driver. And this thing felt like it went on for 25 minutes. This thing should have lasted no more than 5 to 10 minutes. This thing should have been over with in 10 minutes. Really and truthfully, the match should never really even happened. Hangman should have came out and beat the shit out of Swerve and Garcia. And I would have rather the show go off that way, but it didn't happen like that. This was a long, competitive match. So, post-match, Swerve extends his hand to Garcia. So, Garcia goes to shake it. Prince Nana low blows Garcia. So, Swerve low blows Menard as well. And then Prince Nana gets on the mic and says, we're looking at the new AEW World Champion. Then out comes Hangman. The two of them, they have a brawl. That being Swerve and Hangman. And then they were separated by security. And that's how they go off the air. I'm just like, this is just a waste of time. This is absolutely stupid. This show just was not good. Deonna Purrazzo debuting is fine. Hopefully she can be used right. MJF, my bad, not MJF. Samoa Joe wasn't on the show. He should have been. The Undisputed Kingdom is finally revealed. Who cares? I feel bad for Wardlow. This show is just kind of a mess. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.